Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of December and the season of Sagittarius. Aquarius, let's see messages coming through for your next 4 weeks. We're in the element of fire, which is swift moving energy, things going forward after a time of reflection in Scorpio water. So let's see. The energy around for Aquarians. Very male Aquarian energy, air, element of air. Your home is air. The King of Swords. So keep in mind it's a general reading. So the King of Swords is clarity. He embodies clarity. He also embodies a male who is quite tough on the outside, soft on the inside, but it's difficult to sort of read him because he wears all this armor. So that's his outer shell, but then inside is marshmallow. But let's see, without further ado, what this energy, strong male air energy, has got to do for you Aquarians. Where you are right now. The Page of Swords, another air element. So you may be sitting, Page of Swords is up in the air. So things are sort of buffeting around in the air, the wind. You're not quite sure of where you're at the moment. A bit bewildered perhaps by what's going on, especially after Scorpio time of deep reflection, deep diving. Also can be a little spy or somebody watching you quite closely. It could easily be this guy here, obviously, because that's the energy around. But we have the Page of Swords. So up in the air. Let's see why you're a bit up in the air at the moment. Sort of airborne, really. What has influenced this page to come in, this Page of Swords? The slow-moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, things, just remember things, he's a slow burn, this Knight of Coins. Very loyal, though, very trustworthy. Things going quite well, whatever this project is, perhaps with the Page of Swords. Things still up in the air, but just proceed with caution. Don't expect it to be fast moving at the moment. And if it's a romance or a relationship issue, this could be this person and you're just not sure what's going on with this person. But they are loyal. They have some very good, strong characteristics, but they're very slow moving. So if it's romance, just cool your jets, Aquarius. Not everyone moves as fast as you do. Your mind particularly goes a zillion miles an hour. But this one affects the whole reading. So just remember, don't jump the gun. Just be prepared to see what unfolds in quite a slow manner. Okay, let's have a look at the background. So let's have a look what was going on for you in the time of Scorpio. So reflection, deep diving, lots of emotions, lots of sorting out of your emotional stuff. We have the Three of Coins, working well in a group, working well with others, spiritual learning, just really grounded, getting on with things, but very much spiritual learning and grounded and learning to work with other people and working well with other people because you're a very intense intellectual energy, Aquarius. So this has been going well, and maybe after a long period of trying to get somewhere and expand your horizons. In terms of work, you have come to this point now where you're sort of moving forward, but it's been beneficial for you. It's teacher-student relationship really to the Three of Coins, just saying. Recent influences, and we have the Judgment card. So definitely in the time of Scorpio that we've just come out of, you have paid off your karmic debt. Whoever that was to. Usually, well, karmic debt is usually people, other people in our lives that we need to forgive or we need to move on from, or all that sort of thing. It's like any kind of debt. You've got to pay it off. Maybe it's been a slow burn, I'm getting, but finally now you're just have learnt that sort of period has sort of almost finished. You've almost done it with Judgment card. Judgment is also a second chance. So take with it what you have learnt. They are very strong lessons whenever Judgment is around. What you'll be learning in the next 4 weeks. Two of Swords, so still fence sitting a bit there, Aquarius. Not so much, you know, which way to go. If I move forward or backward, you don't know, but a decision has to be made to move forward with the Two of Swords. You're blindfolded at the moment. All you have to do is put the swords down, take the blindfold off and make the decision. So you're probably in your head a bit, but that's all it takes. And maybe I'm sort of getting quite a romantic relationship sort of issue overriding here in this reading for you guys, Aquarius. So let's just see. Near future, what's coming up beginning of December. Six of Coins, well balanced, giving and receiving in equal measure. So you see, you're going to jump from indecision into sort of seeing that you're fine and that you're giving and receiving in equal measure. Things are going well, work-wise especially. It's a lot about work, stability too in relationships perhaps. But you'll know individually what this means for you, Aquarius. But Earth is predominant, as are the swords. So sort of staying grounded again. Six of Coins, however, is a really nice card to end the last month of the year in, of 2020. It shows balance and it shows sort of sharing and giving and taking, not just take, or give. Maybe that was the karmic debt that you had to work off. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. The King of Wands. King of Wands is very much a leader, very dynamic character. Once again, male, very strong male energy, very much a mover and shaker, and he moves around a lot. He flies in, he flies out. Very creative type of a person, but you're not sort of seeing this about this situation. So, but Wands is really important this month because we are in the element of fire. Wands belongs to fire. So it's about getting moving with things, moving things forward, being more of a leader than a follower, making decisions. It's see how others see you. Four of Wands, consolidated. Happy home card. Doing well, having walked through the gateway. So what's next? You've achieved a lot. What's next? You're ready to sort of, you've got all your eggs in one basket. You've learnt how to give and take. You've learnt how to sort of go with the flow. And other people see you as this happy home. So maybe if it is a relationship card, this is how this particular person is seeing you. Male, female, it doesn't matter. You can use your own discretion with where you're at. but it's very much a sorted card, the Four of Wands, and it's a good card. It's a card that you can sort of sit back and go, yep, I feel pretty good. Everything's actually good. That's how other people see me. But, you know, of course, yourself, you're in a bit of indecision, but you just have to move through that, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what you're feeling positive about. You've got everything, but you still want more. Emotionally, there's a disappointment. So that ties in well with being an emotional relationship. Yeah, there's just a bit of hesitation there. It's another 4 card and consolidating, but you've got to move on from that and think, okay, well, let's revisit that. Why am I disappointed? Why am I feeling a bit like romance or close relationships have been difficult? I've found it difficult, but I've already got everything, but I still want more, and that's just humans being humans. We always want more, don't we? So, and I guess you're feeling positive about this. So once again, going back to this card, the Influencer, just take it slow and work through it. Try not to be in so much of a hurry. And maybe this is the other person that's involved in your life this 4 weeks. They're probably maybe coming out of disappointment as well. So the need to take it slow is important for them as well. The outcome. The 7 of Swords. The jealousy card. The deceit card. Don't deceive yourself, because this is an Aquarian energy as well. So don't deceive yourselves, Aquarius, this month. There is a bit of jealousy around, but we'll put a clarifying card on that. Because all the others, I'm just going to put clarifying cards on the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Okay, so underneath the lesson, which is the 2 of Swords, so being indecisive about a matter, stuck. You have the 3 of Swords, regret, broken heart. Someone's still working through this grief. So, slowly does it, doesn't it? That's the lesson. Maybe the other person, this is the other person, that's the lesson you have to learn is, yeah, that's why it has to be it's a slower moving vibe and energy for you this month. But patience is always good, Aquarius, because you are fast moving people and not everybody is as fast as you. Let's see what's underneath the 4 of Cups, which is your positive feelings. So under the surface of that, scrape back the surface and you will find the 10 of Swords. So someone coming to the end of a very difficult period. So that's what's actually going on. Somebody, whoever you're relating to this next 4 weeks, this is what's going, and you kind of know it, but these cards are just affirming to you what's going on. It's the family curse card, or it's the curse, the card of, you know, just relationships that didn't go so well, but they teach us in the long run. They're slow moving to start a new one, but that's all right because one of the 2 of the parties is still coming out of a bit of a self-imposed prison sentence. If you know what I mean, just having a difficult time, but it's nearly the end of it, and you know that. So patience and loyalty is really important this month. Let's see how we end up, but final outcome. 4 of Coins, so very much a past life card. Shall I hang on? Do I hang on? Do I let go? That kind of push me, pull me sort of a card. But there's a deep connection here. So it's teaching you about other people and the pace at which they work. There's something really important to be learnt here, but I would just let go and just don't deceive yourself either. Don't talk yourself into a corner, Aquarius. Just try and go, okay, it's slow moving energy with this relationship or this situation, so I'll just let it play out. I'll see what happens when we come into Capricorn about the 22nd of December. Let's see your message card for the next 4 weeks in Sag. Impermanence. Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. When you can accept the impermanence of life, that everything is subject to change and that everyone will experience the ever-changing nature of life, you allow your faith to be renewed, hope to blossom, and every moment becomes precious. So there, it's all impermanent. Nothing's there forever. And this cycle, although it may seem very frustrating for you, in the end it's going to work out really well. So thank you so much for listening, Aquarius. Have a good 4 weeks.